Hey guys, and welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel if you are new here. Hi, how are you? Today we are going to be doing our April 2026 plan with me. As you can see, we got our stickers here, so we are going to pull things out, get everything sorted, and figure out what's going on, what we're going to use, what we're not going to use, and kind of go from there. So we're gonna go ahead and jump on over and see what we are gonna be using for today. Of course, we'll start in the front of the planner, and let's jump on over there. Alrighty, here we go. We're gonna jump into the front of the planner here. Of course, we got our private stuff covered up. These are just some important dates. We're gonna go right down here to April and get started. So let's kind of take a look and see what we need to go down here. I know we need one of these. Let's see. I think we use this size, not this size. We use this size, okay. And of course we're gonna pull our date dots out for sure because we need those for the monthly view. And we'll put these off to the side here. Let me go ahead and move those there. So let's see. Don't have anything going on in April, anniversary or important date wise. So I think we're gonna use, because we do have like two yellow and white daisy style, I think we're gonna use this one because it has a little munch taken out. We're gonna go ahead and put that down right here. Too dang adorable. All right, I'll throw that in the back there. And then we're gonna grab some of these little guys. And I think we're going to just add a couple of the little critters. So for sure, I gotta add the beetle. And I think I want the clip clam, the little biting beetle. So we're gonna put him like right here. And then I think we're gonna put a little munched on leaf. And we're gonna put a little caterpillar over here coming off of the branch. Because why not? And then I know I for sure want to use a butterfly. So let's go ahead and add one of these little daisies with the leaves over here. We're actually gonna put it on the bottom. That one was on the top. We're gonna go to the bottom here. And then I think we gotta use the orange butterfly because it has the little hearts inside the little wings. So we're gonna use an orange butterfly. That guy there. And then I think we're just going to take the little worm guy right here because he's so cute, and we're gonna put him right there. Okay, that is the cutest. I love this. Okay, that is what we needed for this page. Love it, love it, love it. Moving on. We're gonna jump to the next page. Alrighty, and we are back at the next page. So this one is for the birthdays, and we just use one of these down here. So we have blue, pink, green. I think we're gonna do yellow. Is this too close to that? That one for sure is. Maybe we'll do, yeah, I think we're gonna do this yellow. Yeah. Little April right there. Birthday is all taken care of. And now we're going to flip over to our monthly view. That is all that we need from these stickers here. So we're gonna put these back up. And then we're going to grab the stickers from the back of the book, except for the Hobonichi cousin, because these do not fit in here. See, this is super giant. These are super little. This is not a Hobonichi cousin. This is 8.5 by 11 printer paper. So, all right, we don't need, okay, we do need one of these. So we're gonna need one of these. We might actually use two of these, because I really like them. And I think I really liked how the washi turned out on March at the top, because it kind of looks like part of the paper. So we're gonna use those. We don't need these, we don't need that. And then we will need the weekly, and I don't know if we're gonna use these or not. So we're just gonna put them off to the side. So for this page, of course, I always do a postage stamp over here in the bottom corner. So you can see right here, I have that. And then let's see, which one of these is the cutest? Honestly, I think it's gonna be the little ant. We got our little ant. We're gonna put him right over here. So precious. Absolutely love that. Okay. And then I think what we're gonna do is, I think I'm gonna use this guy, and I'm gonna hide this little skeleton guy. That's cute. This, I don't think these will hide these very well. It might hide this one. Let's see. I think we're gonna do the, dragonfly and the little hungry ant. Okay, yeah, it actually did cover that one. Perfect, because I really love this one, and I love these two bunnies because they're like beautiful, and they have like that little flower classic China pattern kind of. I love these two guys. So that's for that. Okay, now we need stickers for up here. So we're gonna go with this little daisy. We're gonna put right here. And then I think we're gonna put a leaf over here. And then on this side, we're gonna put a munched on leaf over here. And I think we're gonna put a non-leafed yellow daisy over here. I hope these are daisies, because that's what I'm calling them. All right, perfect. Those are beautiful. Love them. And then I do need to get my to-do stickers. So we're gonna go over here and find wherever that is. Here it is. The bottom of the weeks. Cover that up, put that right there. And then we will be numbering all of these in just a few moments. And then since we use these, I don't need to use any, ooh, excuse the camera shake. Since I use these, I don't need to use any of these. So those are spared for now. I will be needing these for my in-month reminders. So we'll put those up here. We're kind of shadowing everything, so we're just gonna put them off to the side. All right, we will need one of these, so I'm gonna use the yellow one because I have dark pink, light blue, light pink, and I don't want to go with another light blue, so we're gonna go with yellow. So this is going to be just April spelled out because it is small. All right. And then, of course, the Thankful For sticker is going to go, oh goodness, if I can get it off. This is why there are tweezers, but I don't use tweezers. Okay, we're going to put this over here. And I think we're going to give that a little more space, so we're going to put it right there. Okay, there's that. And then all right, this is gonna go on here. So let me move some of these things. I'm actually gonna fold this in half, get it closer to where I can see it so I line it up properly, because these two were not lined up properly, but these ones were. So I wanna make sure I get this one lined up properly. See, because you're missing out on this super uber duper cute little jellyfish. All right. Okay, got it. Now we're gonna flip it and we're gonna fold it and bam. Kind of got to do that in a quick, swift movement or else it gets all wonky doodle. All right, then we have that. Perfection. Okay, now we're gonna open that back up. And now we are going to get the date stickers put down. So we're going to go ahead and just fast forward through this process for you. All right, we are done with numbering the months. We still, of course, have 31 left. I will hold on to this just because I want to make sure I never need another 31, just in case I mess one up. So we will hold on to that. I need to grab one of these little cuties. Let's go with the blue. And this little payday sticker up here, we're just gonna write payday on here. And we're gonna take this little baby off. I've had this sticker for what feels like forever. My bestie made these for me, like back in, I don't know, they're like kind of rainbowy, like pastel. Oh gosh, she made these back in maybe 2020, I think. It's really been that long. So, gotta pull that off, but I still use them. And then we will line this up right here. Put that there. Okay, on the first. Okay, I don't think I have anything else going on. In order to actually find that out, I would actually need to pull up my computer, which I don't have open right now. So what we're gonna do is we are going to let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll use one of these, I guess. 9. So we have 9 class days in April. So I'm gonna go ahead and write all of those out. We will fast forward me writing these out and sticking them down in on the Tuesdays and Thursdays. As a side note, I currently am using this Pigma Micron 05 to write on these. However, I am usually like a side write girly, and on these I have to kind of write straight up. So let me ask, does anybody have any other like marker style pen recommendations? I did get the, let me grab it real quick without hitting the camera. I did grab the Sharpie Ultra Fine, extra fine point that they did put back out on the market, but these, they don't like this paper, so not fun right there. I also have this, whoops, I have this pen. I don't know if anybody can like make out what this used to be. So it's like kind of a thick one over here and a thin one over here. This works great on these. However, it is dying and I have no idea what this was or is. So if anybody can maybe decipher that, that would be great. Because I have no idea and I really love this one, but these are kind of working in the interim. So yeah, let me know if you have any other pen suggestions for the Hubman and Chubgirl, or just in general sticker paper pens, because I need some good ones. This is my normal writing pen. I love these pens. They are the best I've ever used. They last forever. It's just the Pentel RSVP fine. And I love these. These are really the only pens I actually use to write normal things with. So yeah, any pen suggestions, let me know. We're gonna get back to this. I'm gonna stick these in here now. All right, so we got this done. I think that's it. I do believe that is all I need from there. We're gonna do our dots over here. So I think we're gonna go from the bottom though. Nope, we're gonna go from the middle. If I can grab it. If I can grab it. There we go. Dot. 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 All right, we're just gonna use one side for now. And I think that's all I need from there. don't need any of these. Now we're gonna do the dates. So technically March is here. So, yep. We're gonna start with the 30th. We're gonna see how 30. Oh, side note, we're speeding this up. Alrighty, we are done with our week. So this is gonna go in the trash, and we have all of our weeks done. And that is all that we need for this monthly. So far, we're going to put this on here. Have our monthly book meeting. We skipped March. We're going to skip March. So, no, we did skip March. So, April. And then what we're gonna do is skip all the way to the back here. And we're going to do our monthly music one and our April for a year of reading. So let's go ahead and grab those. So we're done with this. And we're done with these. We don't need these. And I don't need these. I don't know what I'm gonna use these for, but they're so precious and I cannot wait to figure that out. Don't need this. There's that. Oh, and these are gonna go back here. Okay. So now we're just gonna put these back in here in front of the Hobonichi cousin. Go back to the front. Grab these guys. Put the date dots in the back of here. And then we're gonna grab this front sheet for another April. Grab our handy dandy eraser. Erase that wee bit. And then we're gonna use, I think we're gonna use one of the light greens since there's two of them. And we already have a blue. April is so small. Put it right there. I think that's about even in the middle. Works for me. Okay. We're gonna put this back over here. And then let's decorate this little dude. All right, we're gonna grab a couple of colors. Just gonna grab this blue, and I'm going to color this in. And then I'm going to grab this neon green for the buttons. And the little heart. There we go. Alrighty, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a couple of these that I haven't used yet. So I'm gonna use this little ladybug. I'm gonna put the little ladybug up here. And then of course I have to use one of the mosquitoes. Little mosquito. Then we going towards the little heart. And then I want to use a worm. So I'm going to use this one coming out of the grass. Put him right here at the bottom of April. And I think I'm going to use a bumblebee. Maybe not. The bumblebee's kind of big. Okay, I'll use one of the dragonflies. It's fine if that gets covered up. And then, yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all we're gonna do for that. I'll grab one little flower. These little yellow flowers. Put it right there. There we go. Alrighty, and then there is the April setup. We have April here set up. I still have to decide on March's song. It's kind of difficult because I haven't really found anything that has stuck with me like these two. So I'm still debating. We'll find out soon enough. And that is it. I did add another reading tracker. I took the second one out that I had, kind of combined these two. So I added this reading challenge, and I've already have 4, actually have a few more I need to add to here. And I'm just kind of coloring them in when I get them read. So this is my 2026 reading challenge. There's 52 prompts, so 1 per week. So we will see how this plays out. I know once I get a few of these books over here read, they will be able to fill this out and fill these in. So yeah, super excited to do this reading challenge that I found on Pinterest. And then I just kind of printed it out and colored it in with my jelly roll pens. And yeah, and then I still have to go on this one. Probably a little behind on here because I have some other reading that we're doing right now. So here was the April plan with me. I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope you think this kit is just as adorable as I do. It is kind of precious and super, super adorable and just everything. So I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe down below, hit that bell icon to be notified whenever we post another video. And I guess I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye.